Hi guys, and welcome to another stream. Excuse me. We're here for round 3 of Gr4 season 11. We've had a few change-ups with the drivers as we were watching Hansa go round in his Foxy delivery car. Foxy's had some serious accident and he's all laid up in hospital. I'm wishing you'll get well soon, mate. Horrified to see what happened to you. Recover and come back stronger. Also, icebergs had to drop out as things going on that take precedence over racing. And Hippie can't make it tonight because he's literally just got in the house, needs to eat, and he's probably going to collapse asleep. And at the moment, Frosty's saying he might join us. He's only on 6% copying. It's not looking good. We'll change to Stuttgart. Hang. Changed. So we'll change over to Stuttgart in 2 minutes. So as I say, we're at Brands Hatch tonight for round 3. We have Kebab racing with us tonight. We have Nick in his TT. I will make it one now. Paulie in his Scirocco, PB in his Jag, Hansa in his Ferrari. And if you want to see a sexy guy on stream, get his stream up and drawl over his sexy looks. We have Emperor in his Ferrari, Mew in his Trophy, Screechy in his Lancer, Hansa in his Fezzer, Gad in his Scooby. So now we're just swapping over, and I'll need to be out of there, change over to Stuttgart. So everyone booted out, so everyone can breathe again. Hello! Foxy! Mate. You've had us all worried. You're always winning. And plus you got Super Sub Tebby covering for you. Tebby covering for Foxy. So Mew's actually got a try on Mew, who's actually leading our stop check championship at this moment. I'll bet. But you're still breathing. And you never know. Once you get your skin grafts, you might look even more beautiful. You'll be fighting them off. Oh, Mew doing a bit of grass cutting. Dives into the pits. We got Gad and his monster munch. PB jumping into the pits. Timmy! Now there's a rare sight. Timmy cutting the grass. I'm sure you could. I'm sure your missus would say so. Just check that everyone's on grid. So we get this stop check started. If you don't know what the stop check is, where have you been? 1 lap, no holes, well, use whatever you want as a brake. First over the line wins, as all races. But this is a 1 lap, no holds barred, free for all. Boost, slipstream, to the max, no penalties. Nick leading us out. Oh, hands are very slow off the start. Must be a tactic. Nick leading us out. Screechy into second. Timmy taking some evasive action. Screech off track, bump straight back on. Timmy going right, and they've killed Screechy. You crazy boys. Don't you know how much of a nasty bastard he can be? Through Graham Hill, Hans has got obviously took PB out. Mew, our silent assassin, try hard, closing in on Gad and Nick. As they get them pilgrims drop into Hawthorne. These three are Mew looking to get that inside line. Into Dingledale. Timmy! Oh, he's took the tryhard out. Screechy closing in. Timmy just barging everyone out of the way. And Mew taking a very scenic route there. Can Gad keep hold of Timmy into Clark Curve. Brabham Straits. It's a drag race between them again, and I think Gad's held on for the win. Nick in third, Screechy in fourth, Mew in fifth, Paulie in sixth, Hansa in seventh, Emperor in eighth, PB there in ninth place. So there's our result. Just have another quick look at it, so I can find it when I do the tables. Yes, I do tables occasionally. Clean race by Gad. Don't know what's going on with all these clean races. It's a quick route. Gad with the win. Tamara in second, Nick in third, Screechy in fourth, Mew in fifth, Paulie in sixth, Hander in seventh, Emperor in eighth, and PB in a lonely place in ninth. He has. I have already mentioned it, Hansa. Nice livery. So we'll just swap over to the mountain. Let's see what's good. So we'll have qualifying. So we'll have 5-minute qualifying. Frosty's up to 71%, so he could be with us very soon. You're only saying that, Mew, because he finished in front of you. You were doing brilliant until Tabby decided no. So if we look, we've got Emperor in his feather, we've got Jake, another feather, Lancia, Sirocco, Trophy, TT, another trophy, and a Scooby. Get a flying lap in. Paulie picking up some experience points there. PB there, leading them out. Hansa, let's admire that foxy livery. Get well soon, geezer. Dogging Hansa. As I say, Frosty is free this weekend, so he may join us, but we're waiting for the game to copy across. We've got Emperor, the little kiddie on the back, Paulie in his unicorn racing liveries, Nick in his TT, Timmy in his My Little Pony, Gad sporting the front, neon green Monster Munch livery, and Mew mixing two of his fave, Coca-Cola and Benson's and Edges. So I'll let everyone get a lap in. Paulie just starting his. Interesting. He is. Should get his stream up as well, Foxy. You can see he's good look if he's still got the camera. He had us all drooling the other night with his handsome features on stream. New York, 4 minutes, Mr. Emperor. So we'll start calling 5 minutes. Mediums and hards. And as always, Hansa does spinnies. And he's done some serious spinnies. So qualifying is a go-go. PB looks like he's got out first. PB out first, and Emperor, Gad, Paulie, Nick, Hansa, Screechy, and Tebby, and Mew, having his usual qualifying lap, i.e. smoking a fake. Everyone getting their warm-up lap. Got doing some very strange shenanigans there. I know you, Mew. Are you on track? No, you're in the pits. Doing your unique style of qualifying. Oh, and Emperor's had a bit of an off. So PB just coming around the last onto the Brabham straight. Start his flying lap. Down Paddock Hill Bend. Pilgrims. Always get the wrong way around. Pilgrims Rise. Through Druids. Graham Hill. Now on his way up to Surtees. Let me see what happened to Screechy there. Just didn't get any bite. And there is also a fact. Screechy's using a controller that doesn't always give him full acceleration. PB now coming to Sterling's. Onto Clearways. Through Clark, onto Brabham Straight, and across the line with a time of 1:31. Gad's coming with a 1:31. Paulie across the line, the fast time 1:35.71. Hansa is good for second, now for third. Nick across 1:33.61. Screechy with a 1:33. Emperor on an out lap. Tabby already dropped back into the pits. So Tabby has taken on Mew's technique. PB stayed out. So was Screechy. Emperor now on his flying lap. PB now on his way down to Dingledale. Through Sheen. I thought that meant then Sterling onto Clearways. to Clark. Thought about the pits and changed his mind. Saw he wasn't going to get any quicker. We got Screechy now. Up to the line. 131, good enough for fifth place, sorry. Emperor. Along clearways. Up to the line. 132. Tommy! Just dragging out qualifying. Just so I've got it on record. Just restart the race. So I can set the grid and let Frosty in. So everyone gets a second stop check. So Nick is on pole. Never even noticed that in all the activity that was going on, and I apologise for that, Nick. Very naughty of me, that was. A few jump starts. Hands are picking on Paulie. Oh, my internet died again. Everyone seems to be leaving the room. Not a good sign. Oh no! You've got the foxy, the boo 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 virus. He shall not be named. A few blue screens there. That's who. Now I got the pleasure. I would never, although I kinda did. So we got Nick. His hands are back. And no doubt Screech is going Herbie's fault. See, I told ya. Herbie's fault again. It's always Herbie's fault. He's too busy insulting me, Mew. Can't concentrate on doing the important things. You don't get to be a dictator without having some skills. Screech qualifying 5th again. I've got Gad, Emperor, Timmy. I will put Frosty in front of you. You're welcome, you. I do listen when people ask. And you can usually tell if I like them or not, whether I respond to it. So, 22 laps, time of day, 6:15 at night. Tyres are mediums and hards, tyre wears at ×5, fuels ×6, with a starting fuel of 90%. So we have Nick on pole, Paulie in second, Hansa in third, PB in 4th, Screechy in 5th, Gad in 6th, Emperor in 7th, Timmy in 8th, Frosty in 9th, and Mew there in 10th. And Hans has already made the move on Nick. Going wide through paddock, and Hansa clearing the lead. And it's getting interesting into Druids. Frosty there in the Macca in a full ISRL livery. Emperor a little bit wide. Screech is still there holding it. 5th place. PB in 4th. Gad in 3rd. Nick in 3rd. 2nd. Hansa is leading us out. Pilgrim's Drop and the right hand sweeper of Hawthorne. Nick all over the back of that Fezzer. Let's have a quick look at tyres. So Screechy's on the mediums. The only one on the mediums. Timmy cruising along the 9th, but now into 8th. Has Emperor gone a little bit wide. Poorly. Shocking start back into 7th. Oh, and Frosty. We won't dwell on that. Hansa's keeping through Clark. Complete lap 1 of 22. Hansa leading it out from Nick in 2nd, Gad in 3rd, Screechy in 4th place. Can we see how he did that move? Obviously PB must have had some dirt or something. Screech holds him through Druids. Down the hill to Graham Hill. Paulie already back up into 6th place. So Emperor's dropped up to Brown a bit. Frosty's in 10th, Mew in 9th, Emperor in 8th, Tabang in 7th, Paulie in 6th, PB in 5th, Screechy in 4th, Gad in 3rd, and Nick firmly in that prison pocket of Hansa's, having a free ride. Through Hawthorne they go. He's having a look. Hansa just shuts the door. And with these pair, with Hansa not allowing Nick past, has allowed Gad to close up on Nick. Through Sheen. And now Screechy's coming under pressure from PB. Through Sterling's. Hansa's got himself a little big gap because Nick's having to look behind his mirrors to keep Gad from getting past. So our grid at the moment is Hansa's in 1st, Nick in 2nd, Gad in 3rd, Screechy in 4th, PB in 5th, Paulie in 6th, Emperor in 7th, Mew in 8th, Frosty in 9th, and Tammy! He's into the pits to get rid of those hard tyres. Hansa's still leading it out, but Nick just closed right back up on him. Gad's got a bit of a gap between him and Screech. Screech has got a bit of room between him and PB. So now he's wonder what will happen with Timmy. Now he's got some, I would say he's got the mediums on. Yes. Through Hawthorne to the corner. I can never remember to Dingledale. The front guys starting to spread out slightly. Screechy's doing a bit of awesome drives, closing up onto Gad, and he's all, at the moment he's got the fastest lap. What a try hard. 2.5 seconds separate Screechy from the lead. And now Hansa's broken the slipstream. Can Nick close back up as they head into Paddock Hill? Nice and tight by Nick there. Into Druids. And in fact, Hansa is going along nicely now. Got himself a bit of a gap. So if we have a look a bit further down, Paulie starting to close up. Emperor there in 7th, Mew in 8th. Timmy! He's already just got past Frosty, who's in 10th place. Hansa's still holding on to a second gap lead. And Hansa's now with the fastest lap. The thing is, Screechy's bringing PB along. Paulie's not closing that gap up. There we go through Sheen. Nothing really separating the top 5. Couple of seconds, but that can all change very quickly. Nick's got it back under a second now. As we come up to start at lap 5. Oh. Can we see what happened to Screechy? He's told PB to go past. Can't see whether Screechy got a penalty or what there. Still that second gap between Nick and Hansa. Gad there in 3rd place. Screechy in 4th. PB in 5th. Paulie in 6th. So whatever happened between Screechy and PB, it's allowed Paulie. Still does 2.3. And then we have Emperor, 1.6 seconds clear of Mew. And now Mew's got that My Little Pony galloping up behind him. Frosty there in the McLaren. It looks like Hansa is putting the power down now. And now Screech is closing in on Gad. He's into that slipstream area. Can't do anything too silly though, because PB's just there ready to pounce. Across the line, stop at lap 6. And Tebby is there with the fastest lap. Made his way past Mew. Mew's managed to get past Emperor. Hands are now 1.6 seconds clear. Gad's having to be cautious because Screechy is very close behind. Well over 1/4 race distance now. Looks like Tebby is going from the back win. And Pilgrim's Drop into Hawthorne. Screechy firmly now ensconced behind Gad there. Into Dingledale. Up through Sheen. Into Sterling and Hansa. Having it all his own way, pulling away now into Clark. Start lap 7. We just have a check on Tebby. 5.6 seconds behind Paulie. So we've got Foxy there in 10th place. Emperor in 9th. Having a bit of a battle with Mew in 8th. Tebby in 7th. Paulie in 6th. PB there in 5th. Screechy. Very close to Gad now. In 4th. Gad in 3rd. Nick in 2nd. And Hansa romping away now with 2.5 second gap. And if you look at Screechy's controllers going, no, you will not get full throttle. Having a look, side by side, and in through he's going. And now into Pilgrim's Drop. Quick flash of the hazard saying thank you. Up to Sheen. So Gad's dropped down to 4th, Screechy's into 2nd. Hansa now taking that superb Foxy livery across the line. 1st place, over a 3rd race now. Nick in 2nd. He's got 2 second gap over Screechy in 3rd. PB's managed to get past Gad as well. Can we see where that happened? Look, Gad's not going to take that line down. Paulie in 4th. And in lap and a half, Tebby! That's 2 seconds out of that gap that Paulie, and Gad's unfortunately picked up a penalty. It's not going to work in his favour. Hands are through Hawthorne. And Nick in 2nd. Screechy is closing in on Nick. His tyre's not looking too worn. Bit wide by PB there. It's going to leave Screechy some gap. Screechy's absolutely on a tear. The question is, when will these people get the pit stops? Getting full throttle now, Screechy, thank goodness. He's got a faulty controller, weren't always allowed to get full throttle. Only a second behind Nick now. And in fact, Hans are starting to pull away from Nick as well. We just have a look at that. Timmy! In that half a lap. Closed fully up on Paulie. And he's through, so Timmy up into 6th place. Gad in 5th. PB in 4th. Screechy in 3rd. Nick in 2nd. Hansa in 1st place, 4.3 seconds in front of Nick in 2nd. He's got just over a second gap over on Screechy. Screechy's got to be careful because PB's firm 2.2 of a second behind him. Can't leave any doors open. PB will pounce in that jet. Into Dingledell. The Lance is obviously better in that section than the Jog. Through Sheen. Less than a second now behind Nick. And Hansa is just tearing away. Screechy now firmly behind Nick. Into Clark. Tight line by Screechy, and Screechy there into 2nd place. Hansa is into the pits. Timmy and Gad also in the pits. Timmy already up to 4th place. So Screechy's leading it out with Nick in 2nd, PB in 3rd, Timmy in 4th, Paulie in 5th. Gad and Hansa in the pits. So Mule going to 6th place for not sure, and he does. So Hansa comes out right behind him, but then Mew goes a bit wide. Emperor there in 8th, and now Gad's out to the pits. Screechy's still leading it out in 1st, with Nick in 2nd. PB there in 3rd place. Pilgrim's Drop. Nick's not letting Screechy get away. And that My Little Pony has galloped its way up through the field, using every bit of the track. Nick's made the move on Screech. Oh, Screech caught a bit too much curb there. Got lost in the replays. So PB into the pits. With Timmy now in 3rd place, right behind Screechy and Nick. The Pilgrim's Rise. Druids. Screechy holds that inside. No way for Timmy to get past at that point. And as we all know, Brand's not the easiest of tracks to get past somebody. As we're up to a half race distance now. We still have Nick leading it out. Screechy in 2nd. Both of these are on fumes. Timmy in 3rd. He's got his nose on the inside. Screechy with, no, you shall not pass. Not at this point. Into corner, I can never remember the name. Into Dingledell. Screechy's having a look on the inside of Nick as they go into Sheen. Scary times. This one corner I wouldn't like to go side by side through. Into Sterling's and onto Clearways. Timmy's obviously thinking, don't need to push it, these guys will be going in the pits. And in fact, Screechy's staying out. Screechy's going to fuel save like a bastard. Has he got enough fuel to get round PB? PB's done his one lap. Should PB win in the last lap? He obviously forgot to fuel. Mew into the pits also. So we have Timmy leaning out from Screechy in second. Hansa in third. Nick in fourth. Gad in fifth. Paulie in sixth. Emperor in seventh. And Mew eighth. PB now comes out of the pits in seventh place. I can only assume if you got to fuel up. Sorry, I needed a quick drink. So Timmy leading from Screechy in second. Screechy has managed to eke out another lap. And I think he has just run out of fuel. Timmy's into the pits. Hands out onto clear ways. Heading to Clark. Comes to start across the line, stop lap 13, back in the lead. Okie doke, mate, no problem. Not a problem. So Hans is leading out. Timmy's come out of the pits in second place. Nick's there in third. Screechy in fourth. Gad in fifth. Screechy's on the hard tyres now. Gad on the mediums. Frosty decided enough was enough. Emperor's parked up. So we have Hansa leading it out. Timmy in second. And because he did that short stint at the start in the hards, he's still on the mediums. Nick there in third place. Screechy in fourth. Gad in fifth. Paulie in sixth. PB in seventh. Mew in eighth. And Emperor having a break in the pits. Hansa 2.8 seconds for Timmy. Gad looking to try and get his way past Screechy. He's in that slipstream area. Just not close enough yet. Across the line, start lap 14. So Paddock Hill. Druids. The point of that, Paul is not too far behind. Unless you get a clear line, there's no easy way to get past Brands. You just get held up. Gad all over the back of Screechy. Screechy saying just get by. So Gad there up into fourth place. Into Hawthorne. Timmy! He's charging again. Galloping along on that little pink pony. That sounds a bit too rude for my own liking there. To Clark. Hansa. Will Hands have to do another pit. It's tied to there by Tammy. Up to Druids. Down to Graham Hill. Nick there in third place. Got him fourth. Scrooge may have let him through, but he's not letting him get away. But Paulie is closing up. Getting closer at every corner. PB there, probably kicking himself after that pit foobar. Mew cruising along there in 8th place into Pilgrim's Drop, and Megans buzzing around the Fezzer through Sheen into Sterling onto Clearways. Hans getting his pit stop out of the way now. We have Nick there. He's going to come up into 2nd place to start lap 16 of 22. Get him 4. The charging Paulie closing in. Hans just put a dab of fuel in. Enough to come out just in front of Gad. Guys looking to take him in Druids. Hans shuts the door. Through Druids they go. And down the hill to Graham Hill. Paulie. A bit wide by Screechy. Paulie now is part of this battle for 3rd. In fact, PB is starting to close up as well. Nick 4 seconds behind. In fact, Nick's now starting to put in some quicker laps. He could be starting to close up. Hansa already put a bit of a gap between him and Gad. But you've got Gad, Paulie and Screech here. Not in that order. It's Gad, Screech and Paulie. Through Sheen. Into Sterling. Onto Clearway. Hardly anything separating these 3 grocers. Into Clark. Paulie's flying along now. Had a little bit of a rough start. Hands are just tore away from Gad there. It's that big steering wheel. It's like you're driving a truck. Screech just dropped back. He's having to get defensive. Just allowed Gad to pull away a bit. Paulie much tighter line there going 30s. To think onto Pilgrim's Drop. Yeah, very big chair. Tammy is on the charge. With Nick in 2nd, Hansa in 3rd, Gan in 4th, Screechy in 5th, with Paulie right behind him in 6th, and PB only 5 seconds now. So PB is pulling back slowly. Mew there in 8th place. Still got a lot of clear track between him and Tammy. And these 3 have spread out slightly now. That's our closest bit of a battle in the race. Tammy is tear-arsing up the track. Nick Hans 9 seconds behind Nick, so he's not really getting close. Screech is already closed back up onto Gad. Lap 18 of 22. It's almost looking like Screech is looking to see if he can get around him. Oh, Mew. You're doing so well. And in fact, PB's dropped back. Hans is just pulling away from Gad. But Gad's coming under the pressure from the Screechy. Well, there's a reason for Budge to drink. Screechy's definitely having a look as they come to Sheen. Gad's gone wide. Pulls it back across to get through Sterling. On we go, Screechy's definitely looking to make a move. Gad's mediums must be dying slightly. No difference in fuel. Screechy just keeping the pressure on. Paulie just sitting back and watching. Ooh, banana run, very nice. We just have a look. Timmy! 9 seconds in front of Nick in second. Who's 9 seconds in front of Hanser in third. Who's now got 3.3 seconds on Gad. And then you have Gad, Screechy and Paulie with nothing separating them. PB 6 seconds back. And Mew there in 8th place. Still very safe and being lapped, which is the main thing. But Gad's having a right old ding-dong with Screechy tonight. Remember, Gad's on the medium, Screechy's on the hards, and Paulie just right behind them, he's on the mediums as well now. Mitsubishi, we've got Subaru, Mitsubishi and VW battle. Caterpillar forming a train. It almost looks like, but I doubt it. They're using Gad to save some fuel. Through Clark. Screechy just letting him know he's there. Firmly looking on the inside as they come to Paddock Hill. Will Screechy gets stopped. Gad does the undercut back. Will he have the inside for Druids? He doesn't. Screechy shut the door. Nice manoeuvre there by Screechy. Ooh, no. 3 laps. Should be okay. So Screechy back into 4th place. Gad in 5th. Paulie in 6th. I don't think he will. They've all got, I think he's improving on his fuel management these days. Hansa, country mile now, all on his own. And now Gad's coming under pressure from Paulie. Screechy may have drawn a masterclass starting on the mediums. The hards are doing him a good favour. So 2 laps to go. Should just have enough. And Timmy knocking in fastest laps. Hans there in 3rd. Screechy in 4, and Paulie's made the move on Gad. Just have a quick look at this. Paulie just done exactly the same as what Screechy did to Gad. Gad unfortunately now dropped down to 4th, but making his move back on Paulie. Side by side they go, head towards Pilgrims. I just wanted to check for Mew's sake. Yeah, Mew will not be getting lapped. You'd like to see that. Now, Timmy, 17 seconds. So I think Nick's been doing a bit of fuel saving. Hands are starting to claw them back on him. And because of the battle between Paulie and Gad, gives Screech breathing room in 4th place. They come up to start the final long clear ways around Clark Curve to Brabham Straight and the final lap. So we have Timmy leading it out, Nick in 2nd, Hans are there in 3rd, Screechy in 4th, Paulie in 5th, Gad going for the straighter line and then down to Graham Hill, much tighter by Gad. He's got the inside of Paulie as they head up to Surtees. Side by side through Surtees, neither giving an inch. The final lap, no one wants to lose out. Gad's managed to get his way in front, but Paulie's not giving up. It's a drag race down Pilgrim's Drop. Paulie's took it back, so he'll have the inside for Hawthorne. And with all this battling, that's allowed PB to close right up on these. Gad swung, try the... and Timmy with that win. And Paulie coming under pressure from PB through Sheen. PB slinging it in. Gad's managed to get his way back up into 5th. As we have Nick come to cross the line to take a brilliant 2nd place. Hands are there in 3rd.
On behalf of every sane person who's called Tim, Timothy or Timmy in the world, stop saying fucking Timmy!
No. So Hands are in 3rd, Screechy in 4th, Gad in 5th, Paulie in 6th, PB in 7th, and Mew there in 8th place, and Emperor in the pits in 9th. And apparently Wifey's had enough of Timmy! And by that I mean Timmy! So there we go, guys. Timmy with a win. Nick in 2nd, Hans are in 3rd, Screechy in 4th, Gad in 5th, Paulie in 6th, PB in 7th, Mew in 8th, Emperor in 9th, and Frosty when he was racing in 10th. It's alright, Screechy did that in mid-race. Brilliant drive by Nicky. Even that TT's dangerous. So Timmy with the fastest lap as well. There in 8th. So Emperor's dropping out because he's a bit tired. Mew did it mid-race, but he's that much of a tryhard, he was fine. So now we change over to our Marmite. Yes, Nick, brilliant race, mate. Hansi, you look pretty good yourself as well. Paulie's in and after 8's lovely. I haven't. What the fucking hell is mewing? Alright, Foxy, thanks for that. So Mew thought he's going with a Formula 1 Super Formula car. Ooh, doesn't look like this car likes curbs. Fact. You've been chatting with Emperor too much. That's the tactics he uses. So we got about a 12-minute lap race. So tonight's Marmite car is alright. Giordini. Has he got grip? Oh, Mew using a bit of drifting style there. Yes, my birthday car of GT Sport was the Mercedes Petronas Formula 1 car. Gad going for the full neon look. Oh, now that was going to be an awesome drift there. Oh, it's actually got a 5th gear. Yes, I do know. But it's very easy for me to check. Mew, you naughty boy. You know what? It certainly gets a bit more speed. Still hit the rev limiter there. Scooty comes out straight into Mew. Has everyone done it now? PB's decided to stay as. Fair play. Nick's gone halfway. Let's get this on the way. "12 laps. Tyre wear times 6, fuel times 5. Reverse grid, rolling start. Should be anyway, unless I've set it up wrong. Question is, how many times can I say "Kebab" before wifey comes storming down again? Although she might wait until I fall asleep and then attack me. So off we go. Mew leading us out. PB in second, Paulie in third, Gad in fourth, Screechy in fifth, Hansa in sixth, Nick in his taxi, and then Timmy back in 8th place. And already PB's come unstuck. He's obviously thinking from the point of view they'll burn through the fuel quicker. So Mew leading it out. Gad and Paulie. Paulie definitely gone for a grass cutting exercise. Gad there in second place. Screechy in third. Hansa in fourth. Tabay in fifth. PB in sixth. Nick in seventh. And Paulie back in 8th. There we go, lap 1 done. And Mew slowly being drawn in by Gad. Screechy in third. Hansa 4. Tamar in 5th. Nick in 6th. Paulie in 7th. PB cruising along in 8th. Gad firmly closed up on the Mew. Through Clark. Gad using the curbs. Look at that car digging. Kit the back end round to make sure he gets round Clark. And onto the start finish straight. And across the line, start lap 2. Gad's got the inside of the paddock. So Gad's into the lead. Mew in second, Screechy third. Hansa 4th. Kebab in 5th. Paulie in 6th. Nick in 7th. PB in 8th. There's Gad. Leading Mew out. Screechy just going along nicely with Hansa in 4th. Kebab in 5th. Paulie 6th. Nick in 7th. PB in 8th. The longer Clark curve. Gad's still leading us out. Screechy firmly behind the Mew. And Kebab starting to close up on Hansa. Mew's gone wide. Going to make some sandcastles, so that's put Screechy up into 3rd. Screechy's going wide to the other side. Was there some contact between them? I'm assuming there was for Screechy to drop back. So that's put Hansa up into 2nd. Hansa with his low, with the rims on there. Gad now 3.5 seconds in the front. To come up to lap 4. Hansa there in 2nd. He's had enough, so you come to join the battle between Mew and Screech. Mew's dropped out of it again, so Screech is back up into 3rd place. Gonna have a battle with Kebab. Across the line, Kebab still with the fastest lap on lap 5. Gad's flying away. Screech is obviously silent. Kebab now takes that inside line. A little bit of drifting. Sideways is always the best ways through Graham Hill. So if we have a look, we have Gad leading. Hansa in 2nd. Kebab in 3rd. Screechy in 4th. Mew in 5th. Paulie in 6th. Nick in 7th. And PB in 8th. You have to remember PB didn't max weight, no, minimum weight, max power, he's alright. Tim A's dropped all the way back. Screechy there in 4th, Mew in 5th. Hansa 2.7 seconds behind Gad now. Get up to half race distance. This car does look a bit of a handful. It's certainly a fun race to watch. Screechy's managed to get away from Mew now. But Mew's still got 11-second gap over Paulie. And then Nick's starting to catch up to Paulie. And poor PB being lapped on lap 7. So Gad's still leading it out. Hansa in 2nd. Timmy in 3rd. Mew in 5th. PB just rolling his racing line, letting everyone drive round him. To Clark. Timmy just put in the fastest lap. Screechy there in 4th place. And in fact, Gad's put a bit of a kick in. Hansa's dropped back. Allowing Kebab to get closer. Come on, start lap 8 of 12. Gad's still leading it out with Hansa in 2nd. Kebab in 3rd. Screechy in 4th place. Mew in 5th. Nick in 6th place, so he's got past Paulie. Paulie's absolutely destroyed his time. PB there in 8th place. Hansa still not letting Timmy get close. And in fact, Hansa's done a push. Now just, and as soon as I say that, it goes back. Now 2.8 seconds behind Gad. To come up and start lap 9. Timmy slowly but surely closing in. Screechy in 4th. Mew in 5th. Nick in 6th. Paulie in 7th. PB in 8th. And even though hands are starting to close up on Gad, he's got the rampaging Timmy. Timmy's going to have the inside line. Timmy's going to go wide. Oh, that was nearly a brown trouser moment for Hansa there. Timmy come flying across the track. There's Screechy there in 4th place. Timmy pushing just a little bit too hard. So on lap 10 or 12, Gad's leading it out. 2.8 seconds in front of Hansa in 2nd. He's got 2.9 seconds on Timmy in 3rd. Screechy's there in 4th place. Mew in 5th. Nick in 6th. Paulie in 7th. PB in 8th. Gad is flying along that much. He's starting to get Paulie in his sights. Just looking at the tyres. All Screechy super softs. Toast on the left and rear. We have a yellow flag situation. Looks like Paulie's had an off. So hope he doesn't get in the way of Gad. They're coming to Druids. Because he had started to build a gap up on Hansa. Hansa there in 2nd place. Timmy in 3rd. Screechy 4th. Mew in 5th. And in fact, Mew's catching up onto Screechy. Penultimate lap. Gad leading it out. 2.7. And then we got Hansa and Timmy. On to our final lap. To Paddock Hill. A little bit wide by Hansa. Will he get it stopped to get round Druids? It does. And in fact, they are closing in. Less than 2 seconds back to Gad. Or up to Gad, sorry. For Graham Hill. Hansa already trying to slide it round as they come to Clark. Oh, Hansa just have to put a bit more brake on, just allow Timmy through. And we have Gad coming up to take the line. And the win. Timmy in 2nd. Hansa in 3rd. Screechy cruising along. In 4th place. With Mew in 5th. Nick coming to take 6th place. So we have Gad in 1st. Timmy in 2nd. Hansa in 3rd. Screechy in 4th. Mew in 5th. Nick in 6th. Paulie in 7th. PB in 8th place. Let's just check that. 47, yep. Don't think there was any incidents. So there guys, another round completed. Ah, that's nice of you, Mew. And on that note, I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for watching. Please give a like. And I'll see you Sunday night for Gr4. Or not. It's entirely up to you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye, see bye.